There it goes.
Oh, there it is.
There it goes.
Right.
There it goes. Let's go. Look at that thing go, dude. This is going to be all wind, but we're out here at Kennedy Space Center. We're about to go to the rocket garden right in front of us here. These guys, crazy people. And this is the line we're in.
Excited.
We're actually here. Yeah, so we're out here at Kennedy Space Center. We're doing Explore Tour on the bus at 1:30. We got time to walk around. We got plenty of things to see here. All kinds of adventures and rides to go on with these two rugrats. We're going inside now. All right, we're at the Rocket Garden now at Kennedy Space Center. But look at this. So cool, man. So cool. And then they got a ULA rocket right over here. This is the Atlas. 105 feet tall. Runs on liquid oxygen, RB1. Atlas, man. We got another capsule right here. These guys are so hyped to get in the capsules. And then right over here, we have the big daddy of the crew. There's a Saturn. It's a 1B though, Saturn 1B. We're gonna see a Saturn 5 in a little while. It's bigger than this guy. There's a Saturn 1B. And then over here we got a rocket motor F1 engine from the Saturn 5 rocket.
And if anything happens to us, it doesn't delay the program, which of course it did.
You use your hand, it crushes these leaves. Because right now, they're mostly water, 89% water. And like I said, water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. After a few seconds, you're welcome to feel the leaves. My friend Audrey, go ahead. Oh!
Oh, wow.
Now, if you want to feel the leaves, you are welcome to. They warm up almost immediately in the air around. If they are cold, you can put it in your mouth or
How
anything.
cool is that? This is the Gateway. The Gateway building at Kennedy Space Center. Yo! Right above your head, that's a Falcon.
This one is?
Yeah, it's a Falcon. Look at the grid fins.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Falcon. Okay, look at the
So
soot.
that's when they return people back to Earth. So just the other day, those two astronauts that were stuck in space, I'm pretty sure they came back with something just like that.
Yeah, they did. Look at this though. Proof that thing in space. You see the soot? That's been flown. That came back in space. And it landed right over here. All right, so we are in front of the SpaceX new spacesuit. It's got Isaacman, the dude, you know, the private guy who went up to space and paid for it. It's got his name on the sleeve. Yeah. Very cool. That guy's gonna go to the moon one day. Artemis. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, second book, 305 feet. So 322.
Oh, the Saturn.
We're gonna see this. We're gonna see that in person.
What's this?
All right, we're going into this IMAX thingy now. There's a bunch of people already here. We are going straight in, guys. If you're too cool to sit with us, I understand. Atlantis, Discovery, Atlantis, whatever, center. And there is the mock-up of the fuel tank outside. I'll get video of that outside. So cool. That thing, look at the payload bay.
This is crazy.
This was the station.
This is what?
Oh, that's the Trident.
This thing is so sick.
And then. That was fun.
Audrey, you gotta go back in your shoes, you crazy kid.
You can't walk on it.
Alright, this way.
That is insane. All right, we are out here at Kennedy Space Center with the crew right now going to the Explore Tour. What'd you think about the Atlantis?
It was really, really cool, man. Honestly, what an experience, right? To see that shuttle, the real shuttle.
Wait till we ride on the shuttle simulator.
It's one thing to like see it, but then like to be at it.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger than it looks. Huh?
Yeah, it's awesome.
From TV. But yeah, we're waiting to get on the 130 bus right now. We're the only people that paid extra.
You're so smart.
All right, guys, we'll get back to you on the bus. All right, we're out here. I know it's probably windy, but we are at the vehicle assembly building now at Kennedy Space Center, and this thing is insane looking. Absolutely huge. It's those doors on the side open right up. You can see those doors will open so they can bring a rocket in there vertically, and they roll it right in there into those doors. See the doors? There's the VAB.
He said about the lines of the American flag, the bus could drive on those lines.
Can sit down there too, and we were launched because launch complex 41, 40, 37, 36 are all in the vicinity, and it becomes a great prime viewing location for our guests.
Insane. Just the greenest water ever. And right over there is where the astronauts get launched for SpaceX, right? Across the way, and then there is the new Starship Tower right there.
Our new moon rocket is going to be powered by 4 of them. Now, I'm going to give you a rough idea how this rocket system works. At 15 seconds, okay, 15 seconds before launch, we start dumping that pad with 300,000 gallons of water to suppress sound energy. 5 seconds before the
This is the side.
It's where the astronauts would walk out to get into the rocket. Sits on top of the rocket, pulls it away with rocket motors here. That's how it escapes from trouble if they have issues with the launch. This will pull the capsule away from the vehicle. That's where the rocket thrust comes out. Empty right now, but all right, we just got done at the Saturn V Rocket Center. Didn't take any video there. I wasn't feeling well, but this is the fuel tank and simulated look at the boosters from the space shuttle right in front of the Space Shuttle Atlantis building at Kennedy Space Center. That is wrapping up our little tour at Kennedy Space Center today. Unfortunately, I was sick and I missed out on the Saturn V Rocket Center. Great time today. We walked probably 3 miles and now we're headed to the truck to find a VRBO. We'll catch you guys later. Today we are right in front of the Beard Club PT145 trimmer. The Beard Club is so kind to have sent this new trimmer to us at Supercar Street Racing. We have worked with them in the past. They asked if we could work together one more time, and they are a proud sponsor of this visit to Kennedy Space Center for myself and Joe and his 2 kids. And right here, the PT145 is still in the box. And I just wanted to tell you a few things about this guy before we go ahead and unbox it. This PT145 has 8 color-coded guides for 45 unique trimming lengths. This guy has extra sharp mowing blades. It gives you a quality cut just like at the barber shop for both your facial hair and your body hair. This guy has a 7,000 RPM motor. It has a lithium ion battery, and that battery will provide you over 3 hours of use. That means if you go on vacation and you don't even bring the cord, you still will have enough power to last you probably your whole vacation. Now this guy is simple and easy to clean. All you have to do is just wipe it down, and its blades repel oil, dirt, and buildup. That makes it great for you when you need to clean it because you don't have to go through a lot of trouble. It just cleans right up. This guy comes with a 1-year limited warranty. It also comes with built-in travel locks, which makes it both completely portable and convenient. Now this is a great gift for anyone. This makes for a great Valentine's Day gift, birthday gift, or Christmas gift. Someone would really enjoy getting one of these guys for a present for themselves. And it's sitting at a strong 4.5-star review. Now here is the trimmer itself sitting right here, and also inside the box will be a cord, and this is the rechargeable base. This did come with a charge already on it, so when I go ahead and push the power, it lights up, and it is at 61% power left. It's pretty strong. You can actually feel how strong it is when you're holding it right in your hand right here. And to charge it, you simply turn it back off and stick it right in the base right there, and it will just start charging right up for your trips or just your overnight stays at your house. Opening up the box here, we do see the included length guards right here that come with the PT145. There is also a cleaning kit in here and a nice power cable for you as well. There will be a link in the description to the PT145 beard trimmer from the Beard Club. We encourage you to use our affiliate links and go ahead and pick up a PT145 beard trimmer from the Beard Club. Now back to the video. All right, there's Blue Origin, guys. I wanted to get a quick video of that to add to the video, but we're passing right by Blue Origin. I guess that's also part of theirs. All right, there is the first stage right there from the last launch. Sitting at the port, ready to be brought back for processing, and we are at the port right there. There. Should be a minute away, less. There it goes.
Oh, there it is.
There it goes.
Right, right.
There it goes. Let's go. Look at that thing go, dude. Oh my God, that's the coolest thing ever. Look at that thing go, man. Oh my God. We're gonna hear it and feel it. Here it comes. Look at it go through the clouds, dude. That's sick. Look how bright. There it goes. No sound yet. There it goes, man. You're gonna see it stage in a second. You're gonna see it break apart. Where's the sound?
You can hear the build up and everything. It took that long.
Look at it pitching downrange. They just staged. It's coming back. Where'd it go?
It's gonna be over to the top left.
Yo.
Wow, that sound is crazy.
There it goes. Right over there.
I don't see it. Oh, there
Right
it is.
there.
Yeah.
And we're gonna feel it. There it goes. We're gonna get that sonic boom. Land, baby, land.
That looks good.
Yeah!
Oh!
Yes!
Yes!
Let's go! There it goes.
Oh, there it is.
There it
Yes,
goes.
to the right.
There it goes. Let's go! Look at that thing go, dude. Oh my god, that's the coolest thing ever. Look at that thing go, man. Oh my god. We're gonna hear it and feel it. Here it comes. Look at it go through the clouds, dude. That's sick. Look how bright. There it goes. No sound yet.
It took that long.
Look at it pitching downrange. Dude, that thing's flying. Where'd it go? They just staged. There it goes. We're gonna get that sonic boom. Land, baby, land.
That looks good.
Yeah!
It's good.
Woo! Where's the sonic boom? Very dirty. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and happy Tuesday. I hope you guys had a great Memorial Day. And today we have something special that we're going to take a look at. I'm really excited about this because I don't have any of this particular product, but I love Govee. Govee is probably one of my favorite companies in the world. Their lighting is amazing. They have all kinds of different solutions for different types of LED colored lights and normal lighting. And today we are taking a look at replacing the light bulb that is in a lamp on the patio here. Now, what is on the lamp already is an old school color changing light bulb, and it uses an RF remote to change the colors. We're going to be upgrading that today to a Wi-Fi enabled smart bulb from Govee. We have it right here in the package, so let's take a look and see at what we got here. All right, so here is the unopened Govee smart LED light bulb. So what I like most about Govee is the fact that you can take these bulbs and you can basically use them all with the single Govee Home app. So I buy mostly exclusively Govee products now. Now this is an 800 lumen bulb, which is pretty bright. Says it uses $1.08 a year in energy, which is almost none. And if you run it for 3 hours a day, it'll last you 13.7 years. The model number is the H6008, and it is an E26, which is just a standard Edison bulb. It uses 9 watts of total power. Again, this works with Google, IFTTT, the Govee Home app, and of course with Alexa. So let's go ahead and take this guy out of the box and see what we got here. Traditionally, these are pretty easy to set up.
Here we are on the tablet recording now. So we are going to first turn on our patio lights with our Alexa plug. Alexa will do that for us because we have a smart plug. Actually, I'm just going to flip the switch since I'm right here. So that turns on these patio lights and this guy, which is now on and warm white. So it did come on warm white. I don't know if you guys can actually see that. But let's get to our app here. So we go into the Govee Home app. My other LEDs you'll see here. Let's see. Welcome to Govee Home. No devices found. Interesting. I'm not logged in. Okay. I'll have to edit this part out, obviously. Alright, so here we are logged into the Govee Home app. And you can see here my devices. Bluetooth is off, so let's turn Bluetooth on my tablet. We are on now. To add a device. You click the plus, so I'm clicking it now. And then you have to know which light you are adding. So let's see, indoor lighting. So we have the H6008, so we pick that on the tablet. It's one without the bulb. It doesn't have a bulb symbol, it just has a G. So it's found the bulb. Here it is, H6008. So we click on it. It's connecting via Bluetooth. I love how it came up warm white. So let's call this, so we get to name it, Patio LED bulb. Or how about Patio LED lamp bulb? That's good for now. We click done. Now it's looking for Wi-Fi. Now don't forget I have multiple Wi-Fi, so I'm going to join one that is closer. That's interesting. It doesn't see all my Wi-Fi. Oh, okay, there it is. So we're going to join this 2.4E. There we go. Bulb seems to be connecting to Wi-Fi now. Said the signal was strong, even though that's in the front of the house. That's interesting. And let's see if we have the ability to upgrade the firmware. There's usually a firmware light. Let's see, firmware version 1. Yeah, there's no place to... There must not need a firmware update. Usually it shows the firmware update right here next to the little bulb. But as you guys can see up here, it is white. And you can do scenes and color wheel. So if we go to scene, we can do the same ones that we have on our bulbs for our smart mirrors. And there we go. You can't see it, but it is running colors now. So that is basically it. You can also sync up multiple devices. Like you can have, that's a different color there. You guys can't see it, but it's a bluish color now. I don't know how much of that you guys can actually see. But yes, I can change it here in the app, and you're seeing that live as I do it. So then if you have like devices, you can actually pair them all. And you can make them do the same exact colors. So that is the, I thought that was falling. That is the Govee Smart Bulb. The Govee 6008 smart bulb, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little review and setup of this device. And I hope you guys have a good day.
Oh. He's going to get it. He's going to get it. He's going. He's going. He's going for cat. Oh my god. He's oh, butt wiggle. There it goes. There it goes. Your TV's going down. Oh, he followed it off the screen. Boom, here it goes. Oh! Boom. Ah! Did you get it? Oh my god. Look over to your right. There you go. Oh, there you go. You got it. Oh, holy crap. Oh, this might be 10 million views. Oh my. Coop. Coop. Oh, he's so into it. Cooper. In my head to it. Oh my god.
Cooper, that's enough. Sorry, I can take the sand out. We know that.
It's okay. Oh, I can't believe he jumped on the screen.
Oh my god.
He's digging it. I love how he watches it run back in the hole. He's like, where'd it go? Get it, dude. Oh my god. It's like, I don't like that mouse. Cooper's so triggered.
Cooper's watching it too.
Oh, I love it. Cooper's growling at it. He is. Cooper, what is that invading your house? Get it, Bubba. Oh. Oh. Oh! He got it! Oh my god. That is
right there. Look at that, look.
Oh, he went after it.
Oh my god, he is having the best time with it. Get it. He watches it run back in. That's the best. Oh my god, you guys got his new favorite channel now.
He's already trying to get it. He knows he can't.
Oh!
He was waiting for his moment.
Wow.
And that's why his claws are not on the floor.
God, could you imagine what our TV would look like?
Oh, he's definitely going after it if it goes up. Where'd it go, Bubba?
He's watching it too, that's funny.
Oh my god, he's so into it. Now you know what you gotta leave on. Bubba, you gonna let that thing go way out there? Cooper doesn't like it when it goes back in.
Oh my god.
It's okay.
We found their trigger.
What is it, sunflower seeds or something?
I think so,
It looks
yeah.
like,
Bird
pumpkin
seed or...
seeds. Looks like pumpkin seeds, but...
Oh, uh-oh.
Different
Uh-oh.
angle. Coming at you, big boy.
Stop! Holy crap. Oh my god, he followed it off the screen.
Are you getting cooked?
10 billion views.
Coop, you gonna let that mouse go in the hole?
Oh my god.
You gonna let that mouse go in the hole? Get it. Get it. Oh, he is just loving it. I love how the mouse comes right at his face. Get it, Bubba. Oh my god, they both are like... Get it, Cooper.
Cooper's just...
Get it, Cooper.
I know,
Alright, now you know his favorite channel on earth.
Holy
He loves mouse.
Cat.
Oh!
Look at him just staring down.
Dude. And his tail is going crazy.
Oh, you missed it.
Oh. Oh, a new scene.
That's just the scene. They started it over.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. I remember that pumpkin seed, that array of pumpkin seed.
He first comes out.
Oh.
The first one he grabs and runs back.
Bubba's locked on target. They don't like it when things stop. Get it, Cooper.
Cooper's just annoyed. He's like, damn it, I can't get
Cooper's
it.
watching it too.
Oh, he totally is.
Oh. Oh my god. Get it, Cooper. Get it, Cooper. Get it, Coop. Get him. Cooper, you're too short. You can't get him.
I think that he's just frustrated. You go out? Nope.
Bubba's is fascinating.
Bubba's into it.
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Oh! Get it, Bubba.
Then he gets bummed out when he realizes he's got
He
it,
can't.
nothing happens.
Can't get it.
Yeah.
And of course, Coop's jumping up there at him, distracts him.
Get him, Coop. Oh! Bubba wants the seeds!
He's like, okay, so what is he after? Look at that.
I know. Bubba's like, Coop, you want to help, but shut up.
Yeah, totally. He's eyeing the big seeds, you can tell. The rat, mouse, whatever, it's a mouse.
Is it a little mouse?
It's a little mouse.
Oh, Coop. Bubba almost went for it that time.
Yeah. Cooper.
Man, I've never seen a cat so entertained. Bubba, you can let him eat all your food?
Oh, he was stockpiling on that round.
Oh.
Get him, Bubba.
He thought about it. Tail is going crazy. Now you know. Is when you guys want to entertain your cat.
Oh my god.
Cat TV. Why is the mouse looking at us? Oh! Look at Bubba. Bubba's freaking out. There's two of them.
Oh, he's freaking.
Yes. They don't know what to do. Get him, Coop.
Cooper.
It's okay, buddy.
Dog love cat TV. Oh. That triggered him. He was like, what?
Now Cooper's watching us.
I know.
Alright, that's enough.
Bubba?
Oh my God.
Guys, welcome to part 4 of Supercar Street Racing reacting to his own 15-year-old racing videos. Today we're going to take a look at another batch of videos that were recorded somewhere between 2006 and 2009 with my single turbo hardtop Supra. That car put out about 804 to the wheels when it was upgraded to the larger turbo. We've got some great videos for you today, so stick around. Welcome back to the channel, guys, and this is part 4 of me reacting to my 15-year-old racing videos, and there are some pretty crazy ones out there. Today we're going to be taking a look at about 5 or 6 more, depending on how long they are, and we will react to them and kind of talk about what was actually happening in the videos. And so you can see right here, the first one up is, I think, a second look at me doing these burnouts at the Luxor Hotel. And basically this was for Supra's Invade Las Vegas somewhere around 2007, 2008. This might be 2008 or 2009. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I lost all the original videos. I lost the original channel. And these were all downloaded from another source. So I see some content that might get copyright. So I'm going to go on past it. It's all Talladega Nights stuff. And so I'm going to go right past that so we don't get copyright right. I want to make sure this doesn't have copyrighted audio either.
U.S. Interstate 15.
Here we go.
Just a flat-out high-speed burn through Baker and Barstow and Purdue. Then onto the Hollywood Freeway, straight into frantic oblivion.
Here we go. Well, much better video. Really good quality this time. All right.
That was some of the dumbest driving I have ever seen in my life.
Okay, so that was it. So that was just that was me at the Luxor Hotel going insane and doing burnouts, and this was a different angle. Cargasmic was this really cute girl that I absolutely had a crush on back in the day. I don't know whatever happened to her. RSA Supra is my buddy Ryan, and he wishes me a happy birthday every single year. We haven't talked for a while, but yeah, he does follow up with me on a regular basis. Okay, so I think this is me on the dyno once I got the GT74X, the injectors, and a 4-inch downpipe. Let's take a look. Yep, this is being tuned. It's all a brand new setup. This is at Dyno Extreme, I think. So that high-pitched sound that you're hearing, turn down the audio a little bit. That high-pitched sound that you're hearing is actually the camera, it's not the
That's Justin Nenny tuning it. One of the best tuners on earth.
You're at 796, dude. You're at 3 horsepower away.
796 wheel horsepower. Pretty good amount of power there on the tune from Justin Nenny. He was one of the best super tuners on earth, and I don't know if he's still doing it anymore or what's going on, but he would come around and everybody would pay him big bucks to tune. Okay, checking out the time here. Yeah, we got plenty of time left. So this is actually me at, I can't remember what drag strip. This guy was replying to this video, and it was actually him, but he was saying he's not good. Actually, this is me proving that supers are terrible on the drag strip. I have a 1,000 horsepower car that runs 12s, but here we go. No traction whatsoever, street tire. I think I might have had drag radials. Can't remember. I don't think they even got the time. 12. Really, really bad launch.
Speed limit to the pits is 20 miles an hour. I mean, on the return road, 20 miles an hour, and the pits 5 miles an hour.
So this was on drag radials because I see my stock wheels, and I did not know how to launch the car at all. This was my first attempt at the drag strip. That's me trying a burnout. It took me a while to even figure out how to do a burnout. My clutch was really stiff, on-off clutch, carbon-carbon, RPS carbon-carbon. Bad launch. No times. I don't get why we didn't show the times on that video, but we didn't. It's me trying one more time. Good burnout. This racetrack closed down, by the way. I think this was Palmdale, California. It shut down after this. Bad launch. I think I blew a coupler or something. Something happened in that last run. So that was me. The only time I took the car to the drag strip, and I think that was Palmdale. Pretty sure, 100%, that was Palmdale. So this next video is in LA, and I think there's some good street pulls here. I went past all the profanity and all that stuff at the beginning because I used to think that was cool in videos. I don't anymore because they will demonetize you. So let's get back to, there's some stuff in here we can't play, but here we go. This is on 100 octane fuel. Yeah, there's some more profanity. There's me passing the cameraman. And me next to the freeway. It's so hard to tell how fast I'm going, but look at traffic. I lived on this hill, by the way, so that's why we were there. That's why we were there shooting. I lived on that hill in an apartment with someone, so that was like our view from the backyard. We had that view of the freeway, and unfortunately all the noise as well. Alright, so this next video is pretty famous, and it was big on my old channel. I re-downloaded it. Of course, it's old school now, nobody really cares, but this is going to Cars and Coffee in LA, and me and my buddy Cal, who also is big time into Supras, we left and we followed a bunch of Lambos and messed with them and tried to get them to race us. I don't know, it was childish, but at the time I thought it was fun and cool. And we did, and we have the dumb Fast and Furious stuff in there too. It's just, looking back at how childish this was, I have to laugh and say why. But yeah, so here we go. Let's check this out.
What's the retail on one of those? More than you can afford, pal.
Lamborghini. I said Lamborghini where it said Ferrari. Really, really old video.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it's a Murcielago. They're both Murcielagos.
He said they were Murcielagos. I don't know if you guys could hear that. So we're just literally trying to get these guys to mess around. And then he cuts us off. So I just went around him. Ah, profanity in the video. Well, hopefully profanity on the screen doesn't get demonetized. I didn't know that was in there. That's what happens. They'll probably demonetize, but we'll see. Alright. So this appears to be Dyno Day at Dyno Extreme 2006 with my bigger setup, which is interesting. I must have gotten the bigger setup in 2006, so these might be 2004, 2005, some of these videos. So here's me on the dyno, let's see. Looks like I made 802 on this pull. The sound that comes out of the camera is not real. So here I made 811, I won the dyno competition. We were up in the boost, I think, a little bit at a time, I believe. Yep, I made 811 right there on race fuel. E85 didn't exist back then. And so that is part 3 of the... Actually, this is part 4. I get confused. This is part 4 of reacting to my old racing videos on YouTube. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. We will be back with more parts. We have about 60 videos to review here. So we'll see you guys next time on Supercar Street Racing. Like and subscribe, please.
Oh, aren't all these webcams the same? I guess not.
Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Brad, and if you found me, we're on Supercar Street Racing. We're actually out in the Supercar Street Racing sunroom, and it is cold in Florida. It was about 36 degrees last night, which makes it very difficult to do anything outside. But today, we interrupt this program for a special announcement. The pronunciation of the product is actually OBSBot. It is not OBS bot. I wanted to make that clear right now before we go any further in the video. Now back to the video. Did send us their new Tiny Light 3. Now I might be one of the first people to actually have this, and I'm super hyped about it and I love it. We have it right here next to me. This is the Tiny 3. They also sent me their wireless microphone here to check out. We're gonna be looking at this today. Also, we're gonna do this all on Supercar Street Racing right after this open hangout.
Aren't all these webcams the same? I guess not.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I brought you guys outside to the Supercar Street Racing sunroom because I wanted you to see this cold, cold day in Florida. But inside, it is nice and warm, and we have something special for you. And I mean really special. This is the Tiny 3, and it's one of the first ones, and I'm really hyped because I'm gonna be replacing my camera in my studio, my main camera. It's right here next to me, and they sent me a bonus. They did send me their wireless microphone as well. It is right here. It links directly directly to the OBS spot. Here is the Tiny 3 package that we're going to be opening up and taking a look at today. It is brand new. I don't know if anyone else has this. They might, but I'm going to be the first one to broadcast with it because I'm going to do that today. Let's go ahead and get this guy unboxed right now and see what's inside of it. All right, guys, we are back with Supercar Street Racing reviews, and today, and in front of me, we have two different things. We have the brand new Tiny 3. It's called the Tiny 3 right there. And you can see by the package, I have not opened it up yet. Now, I did cheat and opened up the mic because I was very curious about this. And this is the tiny little mic that links right up to the Tiny 3 in the software. And then it came with this cool case that had a windscreen, a charger cable, string to put around your neck if you want to hold it like that, and it also does magnets. And this is the actual wireless microphone right here, looking so fresh right there. All right, I saved this for you guys. I just opened up the box, and inside the box there is a card right here, something in it, probably the user manual, and then a nice case. Check out the case that they did give us today. Nice hard case, and there it is. There's what's inside the case. The actual right here. Look at that thing, guys. And it is in a very nice packaging. It looks like right here we have a USB Type-C cable that goes with it. It is a USB Type-C cable that will plug into our computer. And then this right here, this is actually for mounting it to the monitor. Or what's really cool is you can actually use a regular tripod. It has a threaded bottom like a standard tripod, so you can use any tripod. And this thing does auto gimbal. We need to go ahead and get all this out to the Supercar Street Racing studio because we're going to be replacing our old webcam. Let's get out to the studio and get it done.
Aren't all these webcams the same? I guess not.
We did make it out to the Supercar Street Racing studio, and our mission today is simple. We need to replace this Logitech camera. It is awful. I have had nothing but bad problems with it, and it's a Brio, and I'm telling you, the picture quality is awful. It is very dark. The saturation is oversaturated. Everything I can think of about this camera, I don't like. So today, we're going to be replacing it with our Tiny 3. All we have to do to actually do that is unplug the back of this. It already has a USB Type-C cable on it, so we just have to replace it with the new camera. Before I do that, I'm going to record a sample video, and then I'm going to show you these side by side when we get done. Let's go ahead and record a sample video with this camera. All right, we just recorded our test footage with the Logitech Brio. That means we are free now to go ahead and get rid of this thing. You can see us, we're right there on camera. Let's go ahead and get rid of it right now. And all we have to do that is unplug this right here. It's a nice thick USB cable, by the way. No complaints about that at all. There's the Brio leaving me, not sad. Now to set up the new Tiny 3, we do have to put this bracket on it. And so basically the way this works is you just sit your Tiny 3 directly onto the bracket like that, and then it sits right on your monitor like that. Now it does gimbal, so it's not important to where it faces. Let's go ahead and plug it in now. And there we go, we have it plugged in. We do have to install OBS Spot Center. It did recognize it up in my Logitech software.
I don't think I can pick one of these without some help. Where is Supercar Street Racing channel when you need it?
Okay, we're rolling now on the PC. You can see where I'm frozen up there where we removed the Brio, but we do have to get the software. So we're gonna go to resources and download. And since this is so new, I'm hoping that the Tiny 2 Lite has the same software, or the Tiny 2. Let's try it. Our camera is asleep now. You guys can't see that. Let's see where it opens up. I did full mode, and we're gonna allow it opened up on the top. Ah, it did light up. Okay, cool. Let's do video preview. There it is, guys. We can drag the mouse here to gimbal it, and let's go ahead and see what kind of image settings we have. Let's do HDR. We did it. We're on auto exposure. Anti-flicker is off. And of course, we want to get this thing set up to 4K. It's on hardware encoding, and I changed to 4K 30 because I record at 24 frames per second. There is no option for that, so we'll do 30. Now, also in the console, I wanted to show you guys the virtual camera. Now, this is used to use this device in streaming, and the beauty is also a way to go ahead and make you look better in the actual software. So you can apply different types of filters here and the level on each filter. And of course, there are a lot of different types of filters here you can use on this. Now, this is unlit. So now let's take a look at lit. Now, when I did the shot of the Logitech, I did have lights on. I had my Glows on. Let's go ahead and light myself up. Okay, now I am lit up from the front, so this is comparable to the Logitech Brio. Now, I can also set up tracking. This thing does have automatic tracking. I'm going to set it on single mode, and let's see if it does track me, and it does. You can see it locking onto me when I walk around. That is what the tracking does. You can also set up your zoom to go full body, upper body, close up, headless, or lower body, and you can set up zone tracking as well. Now right here is the very cool voice control. Check this out. There's a number of commands you can say right here to the Tiny 3 and it will obey you. Zoom in closer. Zoom out further. So that's how the voice control works on the Tiny 3. Pretty cool. I want to show you guys zone tracking. This is pretty cool. It's right here. You click this switch on here, you click the settings, and what you do is you tell the camera how far you want to go to one direction, like right there, and then you update that side by right-clicking there and clicking update. Then you go to the other side here, and let's say we don't want to show this mess on the bed or any further than right there. All we have to do is click update on that side, and now watch what happens when we get up. Okay, the camera is tracking me right now, and if I walk over here, notice how it did not track me, and it went back to the original setting. So that is how zone tracking works. Now, I also just wanted to show you guys the setting for group mode. Now, unfortunately, I only have one person, but group mode is pretty cool. Now, what this does is when another person enters the frame, the camera will automatically reframe and keep everyone visible. There's no manual adjustments needed, and it's perfect for interviews or co-host setups. That is right here, but like I said, I don't have a second person to kind of demo this for you guys right at this moment. Now, you also are able to put the tracking speed on normal, slow, or fast. On slow, standard, or fast. I got it on fast now. So this is me lit up. Now back to the image mode. Autofocus is on, HDR is on as well. Auto exposure is on, and the auto exposure mode is locked onto my face. There's no compensation on, and you can set your ISO just like a pro camera. Now white balance, that's off. That's on auto white balance there. And then of course you can manually adjust your contrast, saturation, sharpness, and your hue with the OBS Spot Tiny 3. Now, in order to use this in OBS, we have to use what's called virtual camera. Once virtual camera is on, we can import this into OBS. Okay, virtual camera is on. Let's go ahead and add a source. We have to select virtual camera. It's bigger than the screen. Let's go ahead and reduce that down and put it where we want it. And there we are right there. Now, if you feel like you want to tweak the contrast, sharpness, or whatever, you can do that from the software here. A little bit of contrast. I gave it some more contrast. I like that better. I like a little bit more contrast in it. Let's see saturation. All right, I gave it a touch bit more saturation. The interesting thing will to see how this comes out in the actual end recording. That is the Tiny 3 inside of OBS Studio. Now on the third page here where it says more, you can set up your sleep settings. You can set up your gesture control. So there is a way to zoom in and out. You can lock your target by just holding your hand up and just like a hello to the actual device. You can zoom by doing this. See it zoom? You can hold up your hands like this and pull it out like this. That zooms you in. And you can push it back like that, it zooms it back out. That's helpful between shots if you want to adjust your shot. Now down below here is voice control, and you can set up your language to English or Chinese. And there is the voice control. All the commands are just right here in front of you. Now also below that is something interesting that we're actually going to be checking out. We're going to be checking out the audio on this new OBS Spot external microphone. So I've not used this yet. I'm going to go ahead and power this up. I did feel it kind of haptic feedback and come on. It's flashing green right now. You can see right here on the side. Okay, now all we have to do is add TX1. Press and hold the button for 6 seconds while Box SE is powered off. Worked. We are paired. Now the question is, can we use this mic? If it's in stereo, it only brings one channel to OBS Studio. If it's in mono mode, it brings both. It looks like you can also click the mic button to human track yourself, which is awesome. And you can also do noise reduction mode. And then down here, there's some more miscellaneous settings. All right, this is a test of the Logitech Brio. I always had issues with this camera. The video would be oversaturated, it would be low quality. I don't know what's going on with that. I tried updating the firmware, nothing worked. So this is our video test with the Logitech Brio. We'll compare that to the Tiny 3 next from OBS Spot. Okay, we're back now. We are full screen with the OBS Spot camera. This is what it looks like full screen. I purposefully have the monitor off back there so you guys can see exactly what this looks like. This is also with my tweaks to video. Now I have increased the contrast a little bit extra saturation, and this is what it looks like now. Okay, I wanted to real quickly show you guys desk mode. Now this is a setting right here where you click desk mode, and check it out, look what it does. So it shows you the top of the desk, it also changes your perspective, and this is very practical. It lets the camera just tilt down for overhead shots, which is great for product demos, and it also can detect board or paper and correct the perspective so it keeps everything readable. Let's try that with something. I did see it make a perspective correction here on my, yep, it is working. It's doing perspective correction right here on this flyer for DaVinci Resolve. That is desk mode. All right, the last thing we're going to talk about here is the Vox SE mic. It is right here and how you pair it. Now, if you go up here to the OBSBot app and you click more, here's your audio input here. It says external mic here, but you can see there's nothing paired here. I'm going to add TX1 and then I'm going to go ahead and hold the mic button for 6 seconds. Let's see. There it goes. It is paired already. Normally you would hold it down for 6 seconds, but there is the Vox SE mic paired right here. You got your mic level right here, and I have already updated the firmware on this, so it is all up to date and ready to go. So that is the Vox SE right here in my hand. Let's listen to the audio. Now we're on the Vox SE mic, guys. Just wanted to give a little bit of a mic check here. How does this sound? Is this sounding good? Just let me know one way or the other down in the comment section. Make sure you check out the Vox SE. Look how easy it paired to the OBSBot up there and works perfectly. Now back to the video. So that's going to do it for the actual setup and demonstration how to use your Tiny 3. And when this does actually come out, I will have more details about how you can buy it in the description. But for now, this is all we can do today. The OBS Bot Tiny 3 is not even online anywhere yet. It's so new. We have the first copy of it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions about the Tiny 3, please throw them down in the description. I'll do my best to answer them, but that's all we have for today. Later, guys. All right, guys. Welcome back to Supercar Street Racing, and in front of me today in the SCSR office, we have something that is neither a camera or a duck, but it is a cam duck, and it did come in a plain brown box here with just this duck on top, and we can see it also right up here on Amazon if we click on that. So today our mission is simple. Cam Duck asked us to get with you guys and take a look at the cam duck and see if you like it. And I have one right here in front of me, so I am going to be opening this momentarily with you guys. Yes, this is the Cam Duck XN BK. There are two versions available up here. One is with a SD card and one is not. So let's take a look at this today on Supercar Street Racing. Guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we have a proud sponsor. Cam Duck has sponsored this video, and they have sent us a Cam Duck XN BK to check out today on the channel. And what exactly is a Cam Duck? Well, this is a hidden camera charger. It has motion detection and it is wireless, and we have one right here today to check out and unbox on the channel. Now, taking a look at the plain box, as I said before, there is not really a whole lot on the box at all except for the front. There is that cute little Cam Duck logo looking so cute and fresh and fly. And up here on the screen, you can see that they are $89 at this time. And it says it's discreet. You can barely tell that this thing has a camera on it, apparently. It has night vision, 4K video quality, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth, device sharing, and instant alerts for motion detection. And going through the pictures up here on the screen, which we will also do later in the production studio, we can see here continuous innovation, things like that. Completely hidden, ultra wide angle, etc., 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 remote viewing. You can connect directly to the camera without Wi-Fi using Bluetooth if you have to, and there is an app to go with this camera. So let's take a look at what's inside the box now. Okay, we have the cam duct in front of us right now on Supercar Street Racing, provided by the manufacturer to go ahead and take a look and do a review. So let's go ahead and see what is inside of the cam duct box here. And right on top, you do actually see the cam duct, and look at that. It has 4 regular 110 volt outlets on it, and they are sideways, which means it might be easier to put power bricks on it. It does have a screw hole here, so you can actually secure it to the outlet if you want to. And then up top here, it has 2 USB Type A and 1 USB Type C connector for direct connection to charging your devices. Now looking further into the box, we do see the user manual here, which we will look at in a minute. We also have a micro SD to USB. Let's go ahead and open that. Yeah, this is just a SD card reader. You put your micro SD card right in the top. Cool. But it's only USB 2.0, unfortunately. No USB 3. Here is the screw that you can use to secure the cam duct to your actual outlet if you wish to. You have to take off your cover plate to do that. And then further inside the box here, we do have a blue. Wow, this is interesting. But it does look like this guitar pick. That's a guitar pick. And that's all that's inside the box for the cam duct. We do not have a SD card, was not provided for this, so we would have to supply our own if we want to record, I'm assuming. Now looking at the front of the cam duct right here, there is a reset button right here, if you notice, right next to the actual camera eye. This must be audio mic, doesn't say. I know what this is for now, to take off the back plate to get to the SD card slot, which is right there, and they did not provide one, so I have one. I will go grab it now. All right in front of me there is a very small 4 gigabyte SD card, so that will not record for long, but this is just for testing. Okay, it just does go simply like that, and this is cool because if anybody took out this from the wall, they would never know. And then your SD card cover just does pop right back on like that. Okay, we just did insert our SD card in the hidden pocket beneath the back of the cam duct. And now continuing through the manual here, it does have an infrared lamp on the bottom. This part right here is an infrared lamp. These are all charge ports, USB Type A, and USB Type C, and it does provide 5 volts and 2.1 amps. Now we will go over the lights and what they mean when we go ahead and plug in the cam duct and start configuring it, but there are different colored lights to let you know what is going on with the operation of the cam duct. Now downloading the app is pretty simple. There is a QR code provided here to download it, or you can search for the cam duct app manually. Let's go on our phone here and get that done real quick. Okay, we are now on the phone here, and all we have to do supposedly is scan. We're also recording on the phone, and it did go ahead and prompt me to open up this link, and there is the cam duct Android and iPhone download. Let's go ahead and download it and install it. And the device is installing cam duct. It says app access opening, and it does want permissions. I'm going to go ahead and grant while using the app. I'm going to go ahead and set everything allow, and we'll go ahead and start on the app. It does click the plus sign in the upper right to add a camera. We have not plugged this in yet. Let's move this whole thing to, all right, we have moved the official party to the kitchen now. And so we are going to go ahead and plug in the cam duct to this outlet here. And if you want to, you can remove the plate and you can secure the cam duct via this little screw hole right there, but let's go ahead and plug it in. Now, this is not directly facing my door. I could put it over to the left here where it is. I kind of want to check the angle. Now it is flashing blue and red. You can see the 2 lights there, one flashing blue rapidly and one flashing red. The blue light flashing means camera is not connected to Wi-Fi. Not sure, but it says red light on until off, SD card is recognized. Red light and blue light mean the camera factory settings have been restored. Now all the lights have gone out in the camera. Let's go ahead and click add on the app. I'm going to go remote monitor setting instead of close range monitor setting. It is now asking me for the model, and I did find the model number. It is asking me for the password. Now it says if the camera, please check if the camera was plugged in and there are lights flashed after plugged in. It wants me to power off and power back on the camera. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, I heard it reset. If blue light flash until off, please tick. And all the lights did turn off again. I am super confused. Let me look at the instructions. All right, it says turn on Bluetooth on your mobile phone. It is. Okay, it wants me to connect my phone to the camera's Wi-Fi. So I'm doing that now. Oh, I got it. I clicked back to the app at that time. It says it's connecting to Wi-Fi. I don't see anything happening on the front of the device. Okay, there it says connecting to Wi-Fi. It's at 1%, and it's counting upwards. There is no lights on the device right now. Okay, my battery's probably almost dead. And of course, it did not connect to Wi-Fi. Oh, now it says it found one camera. It said it failed to connect to Wi-Fi, but then it said that it did. It's trying to connect to Wi-Fi again. It failed the first time. So let's see if it works this time. We're moving strictly to the phone now. Okay, for reasons unknown, I came back after moving it from there to there, and it instantly connected. And if we go into the settings, we go into network information, it is connected to the network, and it says it's got a good connection. So it would not connect over there. 2 feet away it will, and here is the actual picture from the screen. And you can see down here you can record, and I just switched it onto 4K. Okay, it is not seeing my SD card, so that part is not working. Let's go ahead and get some video recorded directly from the cam duct. Okay, obviously this SD card has a major problem. It must be completely shot because it melted the back of the cam duct cover. It got so hot. So I'm gonna go find another SD card. This SD card has some major problems. Who knows if this will even work again. All right, I'm absolutely 1000% surprised that this actually worked, but I did put a 64 gig SD card in there in place of the 4 gig that melted the whole thing, and it actually is formatting the SD card now. So that means you'll be able to record to your SD card and go ahead and play back directly from that, and then actually record from that to your camera if you want to. So this is formatting. I'll get back to you guys when it's done. Our SD card is done formatting. These glasses look fly, and there I am right there, and it is saying it is recording in 4K. Now, it should be continuously recording, meaning I would be able to take the SD card out and get the video directly off the SD card. Or if I hit record here on the phone, I think this records to the phone itself, but I have not quite figured that out. I checked the instruction manual here. There was nothing on it about where the videos say from on the phone, but let's see if we can find them. Alright guys, it is the next day, and we did have to restart the cam duct this morning to get it back onto Wi-Fi. It lost its Wi-Fi connection last night, but it came right back on when I started it, and I am going to let the manufacturer know that I had a little bit of issues with that. Yes, we did get video off of the SD card. You guys saw that, and I am showing you a recording now in the corner of the actual screen grab of the live view of the cam duct. The cam duct is sitting right here in front of me, plugged into the wall, and as you can see right here, it has a great view of the door here in the kitchen and the windows. So this is a good security device to have at your external perimeter like I do here. I am working on getting a new garage door. I already ordered it. It'll be about 4 or 5 weeks before it comes in, and it is clear, so we will have a clear door to the garage, which is going to be very cool. But I am working with the manufacturer for cam duct to improve the product and work on some of the English problems in the app, because the app is hard to understand and it is very difficult to connect to Wi-Fi because you can't understand the app. And I'm going to be working with them on some of the bugs that I find and making sure we improve this product for cam duct, because they were so generous to send us a cam duct to go ahead and review for you guys and throw up on Supercar Street Racing. Guys, thank you so much for being a Supercar Street Racing watcher. Thanks for liking and subscribing to the videos, and please remember to go ahead and buy all your Amazon products through the links in the description. It helps us out so much, and we really do appreciate it. And we will see you next time on Supercar Street Racing. We have another review coming up of another type of camera, and that'll be up this coming week. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you guys next time. I want to take these labels off and then pull the wire. All right guys, I'm all done extending the wire. Today we have the Juke audio in front of us again. So now I have to figure out with the app how to switch to the analog input. All right guys, sorry for the fan noise. I am about to sand this. It looks like it's mostly dry. Put a coat on that, but I went and got the speaker wire for this stuff, and all I have to do now is start figuring out. I want to take these labels off and then pull the wire. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna cut about right here because I know I need to add maybe 2 feet, and I'm gonna start with kitchen, but I need my labeler. So let's go ahead and cut kitchen. I just bought some brand new snipping tools. There's the answer to that. Can't use these. Plan B. All right, I got my little brand new die cutters from Ace Hardware. I'm gonna cut off about, I don't know, that much. Doesn't really have to be specific. And then I'm gonna use my Tincon connectors. We're gonna go gold positive, silver negative. I went ahead and stripped some off of there. These just push right on, right through the center. The solder's in the center. You push one through, right through the center. We're gonna grab our heat gun and melt the solder. Should be good to go. I'm gonna test it after. Last thing I want is an issue inside the wall. That would be a nightmare. Forgot we got to do this twice for each wire. This is literally going to take me a long time. All right guys, I'm all done extending the wires. You can see right here, this took me about 3 hours to do, and I ended up, when I started doing it, I was using electrical tape over the solder shrink connectors, but I ended up starting to use heat shrink tubing, which I should have done the whole time. I learned my lesson that that was the way to go. 75% of them are heat shrink tubing. The other ones are electrical tape over solder connectors. This box is next up here at the top. I got to go ahead and cover that with a patch kit and get this one all squared away as well. All right, we are back, and today we have the Juke audio in front of us. Now, don't be confused between this and Juke Micronics in the movie Shattered Glass. Nothing to do with each other. Juke Audio does make whole home amplifiers, and you can see right in front of me, they have worked with me on this a little bit to give me a little bit of a good discount on something in order to go ahead and promote for them. Now, this is rack mountable. Here are the ears right here. I am not going to be rack mounting it. It's going to be sitting on top of a piece of furniture. And you can see in the back of the Juke, it has plugs for the zones. This is a 8-zone unit. You can get them in either 6 or 8. You can buy the 6 and then upgrade it to the 8 with a software update. You just email their customer service and they will send you an invoice, and you can go ahead and get this for $300 more and upgrade to 8 zones. When you buy the 6 zone, these 2 zones here are disabled. So what I did is I had kind of a cool idea for hooking this up. These are the plugs that go in the back where the speakers go, and our little pins are going to go in there. But if you look what I did, I put zone 1 and 2, and then I marked the positives with a red pen. According to the map on the back that you wire with, I just did that for everything. So there's 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. So all we have to do now is go over to the closet and start wiring these, because the wires are actually ready now. When it's time to actually do the plug-in, all we have to do is push the amp up to these plugs and go ahead and plug it in. So let's take all this stuff to the closet. We don't need the amp yet. All we need are these 4 little plugs, and we'll go ahead and start wiring up our zones. We're back over here at the closet now, and you can see all of our wiring here for the multi-zone audio system hanging down. Every one of them has a pin on the end. I thought it would be good because the old switch had push-style speaker connectors. The new one has screws in it, so you just screw down on these tiny little screws, and these pins should fit perfectly right inside of these terminals here, I hope. Hopefully they don't get in the way of each other. If they're too, I'm seeing now they might not go, but I'm hoping they did. I spent a lot of time on this, but yeah, all I have to do right now is find zone 1 and 2. I don't really have to make zone 1 and 2 anything in particular. So really anything I want to, I can hook up to zone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I can fix everything in the actual app, which I will show you guys later. So for right now, what we're going to do is go ahead and start wiring up our zones. And we're gonna do that now, so stay tuned. And we're gonna clean all this wiring up in the process so we can then paint the closet, because we are almost done with the prep work. We're just filling our last big hole right here, and then we'll be ready to paint. So let's get working on this wiring. Test it first. Go grab a stool to put this amp on, we'll test it. So I didn't show you guys the back of the amp where the analog audio input is. It's basically a USB connection, and you purchase this Digit Now USB audio capture device, and that feeds analog into the Juke. That's how you get analog in. Now the Juke Plus, the new one, has built-in analog, but it's quite a bit more expensive. It also outputs more power. We do have a leak. All right, good morning guys. It is a fresh day and I wanted to come in here and show you guys exactly what I got done yesterday and what my plan is going to be for this morning. So yesterday we got a whole lot done. Basically, we got all the walls patched. You can see we filled a huge hole right up here where the wires were coming through when we moved them down there. We filled the hole where our subwoofer jack was up there, and we have basically everything ready now for paint. So I'm gonna go ahead and tape the floor off this morning. Notice we have our subwoofer jack chilling in here. We got our plate for our Ethernet in here, so we're ready for Ethernet as well. All we have to do now is tape the floor and go ahead and paint this room. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep for that right now. All right guys, right in front of me we have the DeWalt DXV06PL-QT. That was sent to us to check out. I'll have a link down in the description where we got this from, and I'll put it on the screen right now as well. But we're gonna take a look at this DeWalt right now because I need it outside in the studio. The studio is definitely messy because we're doing some electrical work in there, and it has foam in the walls, and that stuff goes everywhere when you cut it. And there is the beautiful DeWalt we'll be taking a look at today on Supercar Street Racing. Inside of the DeWalt box, we can see some cool things right on top. There is an attachment here, just like that. There is also this cool hose. And the DeWalt comes straight out of the box, like that. Very easily unboxed with plastic around it. And inside of the box, a couple of more attachments here. They're just extensions for this attachment here. What else came with the DeWalt? Let's see. Everything else is inside of it. So they did give you a lot of other cool options. There is a look at the filter that it uses. There is also a bag here, and we will be taking a look at how to actually install the bag. And that thing pinched my finger right here when I pulled this out. It got me good, so be careful. There's some wheels in here as well. Some cool little attachments. This thing is awesome. I'm so hyped. All the attachments are in there. The wheels should be self-explanatory. They just go directly in. Really cool looking. I love the black on yellow. They want you to screw the wheels on with these 4 screws right here that comes with it. So we'll have to get our drill out for that. All right, those are ready to go. There's a cartridge filter cleaning guide. Filter's already on. Position the bag so that it is distributed around the inside of the tank. Okay, I put the bag inside of there. It just said position it inside there. There's not much really
It's difficult, obviously.
Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. Supercar Street Racing here, back again for another exciting video. And today I got something here that I've been really looking forward to, and this is a smart outdoor landscape lighting power supply and control panel, I guess you would call it. And I have not even opened it yet, so you and I are going to be taking a look at this for the first time. And got silicone all over my hands from doing some stuff outside that I didn't think would stick to me forever. Okay, so this is a 200 watt power supply. This is going to be controlling all the lights in my backyard where I currently have 2 timers. I'm going to be replacing it with just this one timer. And also, I do have some AC landscape lighting. I would like to eventually get rid of that completely because it's a problem when it rains with the GFCI breakers all breaking the connections. But yeah, let's take a look and see what we got in here. So this is a smart landscape lighting timer, which is intriguing since everything I have is smart based. Opening it up, first thing we see here is we've got an instruction manual, and it looks like some screws and drywall inserts. We are not going to be using these. We actually have some concrete screws that we're going to be using to mount this to the stucco on the side of the house. We got a nice little instruction manual here for this guy. It is a Jewin Wills Wi-Fi low voltage transformer. Has a neat little antenna on top for Wi-Fi. And it has its own app apparently. So it looks like the app's called Eco, and there's a bunch of instructions here that we will go through together when we actually mount this guy to the wall and start setting it up. Yeah, so looking at the timer now, it's well packed in the box. So I'll show you guys here what that looks like. So it has some styrofoam around it. Let's go ahead and get this guy out. And unbox it. Try not to mess up our table in the process. Alright, so it is well packaged. It's got styrofoam on both sides and also on the bottom to protect it during shipping. It is quite heavy. You should expect that this is going to be heavy because it has a power supply inside of it. So here's what it looks like right out of the box. Here's the little Wi-Fi antenna, cute little Wi-Fi antenna. For use with low voltage landscape luminaires and fittings. It's got some controls on the front. It looks like it's got a power and a Wi-Fi light. Does not open up, which you don't need to open it up. On the bottom, it's got two outputs for low voltage landscape lighting or other whatever you're going to use the 12 volts for. So there's two terminals here on the bottom, so you don't have to Y adapt anything. There's also it looks like a cable management clamp here to run your low voltage landscape wiring through right here. Yeah, so that is what it looks like right out of the box. It's well done. And it looks and feels like a quality piece. And that is all that's in the box at this time. And so we will go through the instructions together. So read all instructions. Says that there's a status indicator right here on the front. Power button, a reset button, a power indicator. So it says we need to download the Eco app on the tablet. So let's go to the Play Store here, see if we can find this Eco app. Maybe it's not compatible with this tablet. We don't know until we go look for it. Let's see. So it says download the Eco app. Let's see what the Eco app looks like in the Play Store. Eco. Alright, so there's a lot of different Eco applications. It just says you can scan the QR code. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go to camera. And we forgot where we were. If we can ever get this thing to pop up it doesn't want to pop up the scan. It's having trouble focusing on it. So let's try that one more time. Eco Plug, it says on the App Store. Let's do that. Let's go to the App Store, Play Store, and do Eco Plug. I think I just saw it actually. Eco Plug. Aha, I found it. Eco Plug. If you guys are looking for it, it is a little, it has the word ECO on it with a little blue symbol. I'll show you guys later. going ahead and installing that. It says to reset this. I think we could go ahead and maybe set it up in here. All right, we got the app open here. So it wants me to go ahead and log in. I don't have an account. I'm going to create an account. Putting in my email address now. Making a password. Verifying my password. Submit. Okay. So now it takes us to some setup instructions here, which is not for this guy. It's actually for a plug. So yeah, it's literally telling me a bunch of instructions that don't look like it's for this guy. So it says we need to plug this guy in first. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we'll be right back if you guys need to grab an extension cord. All right, everybody. So we did get an extension cord rigged up. I have a flashing Wi-Fi light now. So let's go through the setup here. So it says, if you decide to connect this to a new router, try resetting the Wi-Fi low voltage transformer. Press and hold the power button. That's to reset. The Wi-Fi status light is blinking, so that's next. It's ready to be connected via Wi-Fi to the app. Open the Wi-Fi connection settings in the smartphone. So we're going to use my tablet. We're going to open up the Eco app. Let's see how difficult this is to figure out. Let's see. More. Okay. I'm going through this as you guys are with me, and let's see. Settings. See, it doesn't. Let's see. Alright, I told you to log into the app. I did that already. Okay, it skipped a whole section here. It said that there's no settings there. Setup instructions. Select the Eco Plugs hotspot. Okay. So we have to actually, on our tablet, we have to go log into the hotspot on this guy. So I'm looking for the hotspot now. Eco, I found it. Connected, no internet. And now it has changed screens to looking to router, or looking for router. Okay, so now it's got a list of all my Wi-Fi networks, and the closest one to that wall is going to be my main cable modem. That is my main Starbase. Let's see, Starbase. That's funny, I don't see my main router on here. Interesting. Oh, yes I do. Okay, I found it. There wants my zip code, 32225. Name device. Let's call this landscape. Lighting. So it's actually asking me for a name for the device here. Then wants my Wi-Fi router password. And you click save. I would record this, but I had massive problems editing the video yesterday when I had the tablet overlaid. I tried about 100 times and gave up. Okay, it says it is connected. Okay, it took me back to the setup instructions. Okay, it says it's complete. Alright, so now on this screen it says landscape lighting, just like arbitrarily right here, which is odd. It just says it in yellow font, landscape lighting. So we don't know after that. It says connection succeeded. You can add more users to this. You can add more low voltage transformers. And I'm assuming there is a skill for this, but it does not really say. Maybe you can't use this with Alexa. It has to have a skill to be able to be used with smart systems. I thought it had one, but if it doesn't, it's no big deal.
Smart vehicles average 65 feet.
Just tell me about smart vehicles.
Features for individual smart vehicles vary by model and year. Try asking about a specific smart model.
Alexa, cancel. Okay. So I was under the impression that there was a skill for this to use with smart home, but don't think there is. I think it's just going to be Wi-Fi, which is kind of a bummer that you can't do routines. But I'm going to search and see if there is actually a skill for this, and I will get back to you guys and let you know what I find. Okay, I did find a skill called Eco Plugs. It's not in the manual here, but if you go into Alexa, this is how you do it. This took me some time to figure out. First of all, in your Eco app here, you've got, it looks like a 12-year-old during the pictures, but in settings, if you click setting, then you click connect to Amazon Alexa, you actually click it, and it'll say, do you want to connect? You just say yes. You just say yes to it, and then after that, go into Alexa, go to skills, find the Eco Plug skill and enable it. It will take you then, ask you from the Eco site if you want to authorize it, and you say yes to that. And then now I will tell you this, the skill actually has really bad reviews, so I haven't tried it yet. So we will see, but yeah, so we got that. We got the skill hooked up. We've got our Wi-Fi connected. So now the next step is going to be to mount it to the wall outside, which we will do next.
Alright guys, so we got everything here that we're going to need to install this low voltage transformer. We've got the wedget concrete screws, we've got our drill. This wedget comes with a drill bit to tap out for the screws, and then it comes with a impact driver bit for it. And when you put these screws in, you have to make sure that you drill out at least as long as the screw, or the screw will bottom out in the concrete, and you'll know because you won't be able to get the screw in. And we've got our level where we're going to mark off the wall. The only thing we don't have here is a little marker, and we are going to measure this guy between the holes. So we go, doesn't matter what inch we go to, let's start on 3. So it looks, wow, they made this like not even close to being the certain distance apart. This is actually, I don't know, that's weird the way this ruler is. Oh, because I'm on millimeters, that's why. 0, 2, 4. It's actually 4 inches apart, I think. Let's see. Nah, not really. I mean, I'm right on the 2 there. It's 1, 2, 3.75 wide. 3.75 there. Let's see, because that's not 0. Yeah, it is. Okay, now I see it. Now I see it. Yeah, it's 3.75 between screw holes. So that's what we're going to go outside and drill once we figure out our mounting location. All right, guys, we are out here ready to install this landscape lighting timer. We're going to try to do it and cover these holes right here. So we're going to go in here, and double checking my measurements here. 7 to yeah, it's 3.75 between the holes. So we use our level. You can use your laser level too for this if you have one. I do have one of those, but I didn't bring it out because this will be easier. So we're going to start here. We're going to make sure our levels, bubble is right in the center. And we're going to start right over one of the existing holes, which is right here. So 14 will be here. And level it out again. Bubble's right in the center here. 3.75, so it'd be 14, 13. So 1, 2, 3, 7, 5. Here. 1, 2, 3, 7, 5. I'll mark my holes here. Now what we can do is pull this out. Hold our device up to it. Just trying to see if it looks anywhere close. That looks pretty good. So next we need our screws. Here's our screws, our concrete anchors. So we have a drill bit for those guys. And remember, we have to drill at least as long as the anchor screw is. So they are about this long. So that means we got to go at least as far as there's silver on the drill bit for each hole. Let's go ahead and get it done. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so the drill bit tried to walk on me. That happened. You could be off a little bit on here. All right, drill bit's loose. Ooh, it went right through there. Let's hope it didn't go through the other side. I think there's a good possibility it went through the other side. Didn't need that many. That would be funny. Okay, that's all there is to that part. Now we change out to our included bit. It comes with its own nut driver. Now we don't want to go all the way in because it has to hang on these. So that's like almost all the way in. And if we have any issues, we'll back these screws out a little bit. Okay, let's try to hang her up. We do have connections on the bottom, which are kind of a pain. So We'll probably take it off again to do that. See how good we did here, if we messed up or not. Okay. There's our new box. It looks level. I think we did a good job on that, guys. I mean, honestly, now we can run the wiring over and up the wall here. But first thing we're going to do, looks like we got enough wire. We'll probably have to extend it once we do concrete down here and put a tube in for it to go through, like a PVC pipe. But these are different kinds of screw terminals. These are not spade terminals. We have to put ends on this wire. So let's go ahead and do that. I brought my connector set with me. We're going to cut these ends off as close as we can, which unfortunately makes the wires even shorter. I brought my strippers, not the kind that you like, different kind. Just going to strip back a little bit of this wire to put the connector on. Wow, you can see this wire is already getting oxidized. Inside the actual sheath, the wire is oxidizing, which is typical for Florida. So sometimes I use shielded wire, like the speaker cable. It has an extra shield on top. And that keeps the wiring from getting oxidized. Now we need a spade connector, not a, we need the U-shaped connectors. So I think the red is our size, but I forgot to bring the crimper. No, I think it's blue. Blue must be our gauge. We only need 2. But I gotta go grab the crimpers. I'll be back. I went and got the crimpers. If you guys don't know about these, they have the color code to crimp on the actual head of the crimper here. And we got blue, which is for 16 to 14 gauge, which honestly we might even have smaller wire than that. But I'm gonna go ahead and, I hate these because they never stay on right. Gonna go ahead and put that in there and crimp that guy down. And if I can get 2 bites on it, I will. I know it feels like it's tight, but I promise you. Yep, it came right out. I absolutely hate these. I think we're gonna have to use red if I have any. It's just way too loose. All right, there's one red. Yeah, these fell one time, and of course they all got jumbled up. There's another red. Let's try red. Those are for 22 gauge, and I believe this wire is very, very thin. Guys, it's always worth it to buy better quality wire for everything you do. Don't buy cheap wire. You're going to regret it down the future when you have to replace things. One example is the speaker wire for outside. Always buy shielded, so it has the positive and the negative inside of a shield like this stuff does. Amazon Basics makes great shielded wire, and I use it outside now because my other wire has broken down over time due to being in Florida. The moisture and the heat breaks down the wire. Man, thing came right out. I absolutely do not like using these things, man. I'd all help not using crimp-on connectors like these. Do yourself a favor and avoid them at all costs. Get some soldering connectors or something like that, because these things, they suck. They're the cheapest, crappiest things in the world. If you try to go too hard on them, they'll just break right in half. Alright, I mean, that's good enough for now. So now what we gotta do is get these guys connected to the power supply. I mean, they give you a wire management ring, but it's like 100 times too big for landscape lighting wire because this is a small gauge. Ooh, head rush will split up. Alright. So, I don't want to put this thing on the ground. Brand new. So, I'm going to go ahead and wire this guy up. I'm going to pass it through the loop, the cable management loop, which won't do anything because I'll have to zip tie it anyway. So, one of them says common and one of them says 12, and I don't know which one is positive, and I'm not sure if that makes a difference, if they'll still light if positive is reversed. But I'm going to try it anyway. I'm going to try it anyway. We also have a light over here that's missing because when they were putting in the pavers, they upset the light and we didn't. I just took it out. But I believe the wiring all works besides that. I don't think they actually punctured the wire. Hopefully, I don't want to have to run all new wire. But we do have this first part wired up. That should be it. Let's rehang our box. There we go. Now we're going to require some cable management here. Of course, this wire is not long enough. That's going to have to be extended. I got to wait and see what's going on with the concrete first, but we can get our power situated. So what I'm going to do with the power is just run it like this, and then put a little clamp there into the concrete, and then I'm going to zip tie it. Since I can't get into this clamp, I actually could remove this clamp and run it through there. I think I'll do that. And then we have to punch out these little things in the box, electrical box, to be able to plug, to be able to run the wire down. Make sure you guys are in frame here. So here, this outdoor box, we have to take these tabs off to run the wire. This is so you can run the wire and shut the box. So you have to pull these tabs out. Close. Gotta do more than that, but these pliers are too big. So I'm just cutting the tab off. It's a little plastic removable tab. Now notice the box can close completely. We do have power here. So this guy should be lit up. It is not lit up. Why not? Maybe I just can't see it. Okay, it is lit, connected to Wi-Fi. So I can't see. Okay, now it's on. Red is lit up on the power. So let me see if we have lights anywhere. We do have lights right here in the yard. Got one right there. We clearly have a spotlight on right here, so it is working. Now our next step is all this is coming out and this timer is coming out. And, oh yeah, there we go. Exposure was down. This timer's coming out. It is broken. And all this is coming out anyway because we are moving the electrical onto a new fence. So the next step is we have to tie in our existing lights to where this other 12-volt timer is, because we're not going to be using that anymore. All right, guys, out here by the power supply fence where we're eliminating one whole power supply, and we are tying in 2 sets of lights together. So I already have one tied into the first set that's already connected to the power supply. Sorry about the plane coming in. And now we are going to be interfacing that with this guy over here. So I'm removing the existing connection that was going to the other power supply. It is a very terrible wire. Little dinky little wire. And it will be replaced with this higher gauge wire. And I'm leaving some extra here for putting under the mulch. Alright, I already lost my workman's pliers. So I'll use this. I'll use this guy. Alright guys, so here's the end, splicing into the existing landscape lighting. Yes, I use my teeth a lot when I do speaker wires. Got my strippers here. All this is actually coming off the fence because we're getting a new fence put in. But for now, this can be wired. They have quick connectors on them, so those again. That's that. And all we have to do later is just relocate this to the new fence and make sure that none of this wire gets punctured by the fence guys when they come in. So this guy's wired, and also this needs to be hidden under the mulch, so I have to do that as well. But for now, this is ready to go. Oh, I found my workman. I've lost so many tools out here, guys. Would not even believe it. And I find them months later in the grass. Okay, time to test. I'm gonna go turn on the power supply. Okay. That didn't work. I'm wondering now if we have another problem here. None of these lights came on. My wires in there good. We might have another issue here, guys. This light's not on. That's very interesting. Unless I totally did this wrong. Shouldn't be wrong. Alright, I'm gonna do some investigating. I don't know why these guys didn't come on. I spent about 2 hours troubleshooting what was going on with the remaining of the landscape lights. Every time we would connect a wire, they would turn off. Well, long story short, about 5 wires down the chain, there was a melted wire. Once I eliminated that from the mix, everything lit up, but in the process, I had undone a lot of things, so I had to go back and redo them. So I rewired a lot of things, and now I have to bury the cables once I have a final thing going, but it is working. So we do have lights throughout, the low voltage lights throughout. Now I have to wire the 110 volt circuit up to my new my new receptacle here. So we are going to be doing that. And the first step, and I just realized I left the plugs inside, so I will have to get those. But we have our existing feed down here, which will all be redone when we get concrete. But yeah, this right here, we are going to put a plug on and extend the wire. So the first thing is we're going to cut that. Man, the flies and horse flies and like everything are bad today. It's not even that hot. I think it's like 85. So we are going to use this pool light wire for now, or maybe forever, who cares? And we are going to splice into this guy to extend the AC wiring out to my garden. The way we're going to do that is with wiring nuts and electrical tape. Once it's final form, I'll redo all this, put a box in and all that jazz. But for now, it's about getting the power back on in the garden. I've been off for a little bit due to this whole area over here being redone. So I'm wiring nutting these guys together to extend this wire. Then we're going to throw a little electrical tape on that guy. This will be laying or buried for now until we redo everything. So just a quick little patch job for now. And the other end of this wire will get a plug, which I need to go get from the garage. And we have a split plug to install. So this plug just has a screw here, and it comes right apart like that. It's got 2 wires on the inside, 3 if you use the ground. So you just run the wires to these screws, tighten them down, close the plug, and that's it. First we got to figure out how long we want our cable to be. So let's leave a little bit of slack on the ground for burying it. We're going to go up this guy, up this guy into there. This should be plenty. Go ahead and splice this wire. Splice it, I mean cut it. Take your razor knife and splice back a little bit. This is a plug end. I don't want to do too much. I only want enough wire going into the plug where it looks clean on the other, on the end of it when we close the plug up. So I need to see how much that's going to be. So I got this spliced. I keep saying spliced. I got this cut and the wire stripped back. Oh, oops. I just cut off the black part. Let's try that again. That's not good. Cut the black off. Probably won't work like that. What do you think? And we'll get rid of all this insulation. All these weird, ridiculous strings. part of the installation or whatever. Okay. We got our bare wire here now. Now strip it back. Don't need much. Oh, I swear I'm brain dead. I'm an idiot. Why does it keep... Dude, that's the third time I did this wrong. I keep slicing the wrong wire off. I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see it with my own eyes, but I just did that twice. First I sliced the black off, then I sliced the white off. Trying to take the insulation out. An idiot. Super. Green can come off. Okay. Finally, did that right. Good grief, man. Never in my life had to do something 5 times in a row. Now, slice. We will strip back a little bit of this. See if that's enough to get it in the plug. If not, we'll strip some more off. Let's see. Oh, I think that's plenty. Well, the plug is going to want to close around this wire. It's really thick. It's toast. I'm going to make it work. So I'm just going to get rid of all the rest of this insulation and try not to cut any more wires like an idiot. I'm going to make it work, man. Wire's a little thick, but it's happening. I'm over it today. It's hot out here. Okay, one thing I noticed immediately. Well, okay, we're going from this side. Yes. Okay, so... That's interesting. The screw to close it is in the way. You have to strip more back. Man. This thing's a pain in the ass. So, the screw to close it is actually in the way of the wires. And so if you don't strip enough back, it will not close because you'll be blocking the screw. So you have to navigate around the screw to close the plug. Like this. That screw will take those wires around it when we wire them. Okay. Doing the actual wiring. Putting the black wire in. So actually, okay, so facing the outlet, the white neutral wire always goes to the left. So neutral wire will be that one. Do not have enough wire still. Now this is going to be tough to put together. Yeah, this is not going to be fun at all. This is going to suck to get together. If I can even get it together. This is hard, guys. There's not much room, and this thing has to fold together. Great, screwdriver is like too big, too small for the too something. Okay, I got one wire maybe in there. I don't know. As tight as I can go. Try the other one. Pretty tight. The wire's not being blocked. So let's try to close this thing. Screwdriver's too freaking small for everything. They're too big. One or the other just sucks. Okay, got the plug finished. All ready to go. Now I'm just gonna wrap an electrical tape around the end part where it doesn't have any insulation. All that done. Now this thing's going to run up like this. Come through here. And we got to bust out the heavy plastic. Almost got it all. Okay, enough. Oh, ouch. Have to move it. Something is in the way. It's this side. Okay, none of my pliers will take this other thing off, so I got to go get needle nose pliers. Got the notch cut out, you can see here. Got about 10 minutes till I have the meeting for work. So can't go too crazy, but got both the wires in there. Now we just have to tie them up. So that's going to involve taking off this clip here so we can run the wires under there. Well, for now, get our zip ties. I think I left the black ones. Let's see if these guys will go around it. Nope, those are too dang. Well, let's see white. So I'm dressing the cables, but I want to take off this wall anchor. so we can. No, we won't be able to fit the whole net. So we're gonna have to run down the side. Oh, no, it's not. This is fine. All right, wrapping up this project, guys. We're just doing the wire cleanup down here and getting this wiring all tucked in behind this pipe. Just for now, when we do concrete, we're gonna have to come back with some conduit. So this will just clean it up now. Make it more good. That's what we were doing. And we'll clean up all the tools. And all of our junk. Careful with those zip tie-ins, they will cut you. And I think we'll do one more right there. Really weird about like the wiring being perfect. I mean, I know it's far from perfect, but I'm weird about making it like as best as I can. I don't like it when you can see these zip tie-ins here. Yeah. But yeah, guys, unless I need more power here, in which case I'm going to have to put a power strip there. Also, I did not test the power going to the fence over here, so let's do that real quick before we wrap the video up. Here's a good look at the pool, by the way. They're still working on the chemistry. So we got to check and make sure we have power here. This is all changing, by the way, once we get our new fence going. But yeah, for now, it has a timer on it. Okay, that's not working. For some reason, this is not working. Oh, there it is. All right, we do have power. And so I'm just putting this on sensor, which means it turns on at dusk and turns off at dawn. I've got a lot of wiring now to rebury. I've got quite a task in front of me for this. We got a lot of trash to pick up, a lot of yard work to clean up, and that will do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it got kind of long, but yeah, melted wire, not good, and that's what was causing my issues. Guys, thank you for watching. Have a great day.
That was difficult, obviously.
All right.
Oh, yes! This is you if you break in! Yes!
All right.
We need the other camera. Let's rotate. And that is Chris Rudnick's booth. There's a lot of action going on here. There's Motion Auto. There's everybody else in the world is here. And I was going to say hi to Chris, but it's really busy, so probably leave him alone for now and go walk around and check out some of the car show. Nice looking GTR and an Evo.
That guy has so much money, he's literally shitting it out.
Cool GTR. And we were just walking around checking out all the goodness here.
And then I saw that one.
We'll wait till they start drifting up for that.
And I guess we can go back into the back. They're not restricting access to there's Samit and Chris. And Matt. Doing photo ops, I'm not going to bother them. But we will go back here, check out the rest. Trevor's drift car.
When you get to shops, you're just gonna have to work everyone down.
There's the MagnaFlow booth. Here's Colette's car, the rotary. And then that is that's the rotary, no, is that the rotary Supra? Yeah. That's Adam in the Supra. Right there. Doing a little bit of texting and tuning. Adam and Colette. And of course, Marcus for RX-7 tuning specialist, rotary Marcus. Here's another look at that air fried chicken. You know you love that air fried chicken, but you don't know anything about making it. You even watched my video and you still don't know how to make air fried chicken. You wish you had this air fried chicken in your mouth though, because you love my air fried chicken. Guys, right here in front of me in the Supercar Street Racing living room, we have the Lumery RGB AI Smart Pathway Light Pro Kit. 36 watts, 2800 lumens, RGB AI to look at today on the channel. So let's get rocking. Looking so fresh in this box, and it's sitting right here in front of me, and it is right now also in front of me. The Lumery RGB AI Smart Pathway Light Pro is a 36 watt, 2800 lumen smart RGB AI light designed for outdoor use. It is rated at IP65, which we will explain later, and it has 48 feet worth of wire. It is a 4-pack, and today, in about 30 seconds here, we're going to be unboxing this in front of you guys and let you know what we think. We're going to set it up, see how it looks at night, and let you make a decision on whether you trust your money with Lumery. So let's get busy. The Lumery RGB AI Smart Pathway Light Pro sits in front of me inside of this box, right next to my drone. And we're going to open this guy up right now and see exactly what it is made of. But before we do that, we need the Supercar Street Racing knife. All right, inside the box now, and we can see this nicely laid out packaging here. And we can see that one light here and one light here, and a nice instruction manual on top from Lumery. And inside of this little package right here, the styrofoam package, we do see the stakes. And here is one of the lights, and they are very, very solidly built. Pretty heavy. There is a good look at them. And if you're wondering if these rotate, they do. So the actual light will rotate. And I would say these weigh a good 2 or 3 pounds. And if you expected them to be plastic, they are not. They are solid metal, so very well built. And they do have on the ends here the quick connectors. The only concern being, of course, is that what do you do with the extra wire if you have less than that amount of space between? And right here and right now is number 2 on the set, which I am just placing back on the table. Then we do have the Lumery remote right here. And it looks like right here is the power supply. And if you're wondering if you're going to be able to use a plug, you can't. You have to use this brick. And then underneath, the same exact thing on the bottom. Let's get all these out of here, get them plugged in and connected to Wi-Fi, and see how this works. Now, my plan was going to be to use these on the dock. I do see that there is a large amount of wire. They give you a lot of extra wire, which in most cases is helpful. But in my case, it's going to mean a lot of wire to hide. And if you look at the control box here, there is a larger plug on this, and that goes right into the bottom of this AC power adapter. And they have it keyed so you can't do this incorrectly. This will only go in one way due to the keying on the bottom. Let's get this connected. Back with the Lumery LED lights, and the very last light will have a single connector on it. All the other ones are Y adapted so that you just go in a chain and it makes your life easier. So let's get these connected up the way that they're supposed to be connected. It took about 10 seconds to connect these lights together. They are keyed in between the connectors so you can't do them wrong. And right here we have the remote control for these guys, but there is already a control right here that allows you to turn them off and on. We do have the app open here, and it wants the Wi-Fi information. All right, so we do see Lumery Pathlights Pro there. It did come back on and ask how many bulbs we have total, and we do have 8, so we hit confirm there. And now we can see the nice little screen here with the colors. It is set on warm white now. Go to color, we can go ahead and set them to whatever we want. I love how bright these are. Our next step is going to be getting them installed on the dock. We do have a challenge. We're going to put one at each corner on the dock and clamp them to the dock using this tape here. This has some screw holes in it. We will get it very tight, and then we will clamp these to the dock, and then we have to figure out wire management. I'm kind of leaning on wire management inside. There's a hole right here, but it doesn't go very deep, so you can't put the wire inside there. We're just gonna have to see when we get out there and get this thing connected to power. All right, we are out here at the dock, and we see here that we have the old rope lights installed. Our first job is, these are completely broken, so we have to cut these off and get them right out of there right now. Now we have to be careful while we do this because there are alligators literally everywhere out here. So there might be one up in the yard. Nope, I don't see any there, but we need to be careful. No alligators there. Maybe they are out somewhere resting, but while we're working on this, we got to be really careful, like not to fall in like I almost just did. All right, we have our little friend out here watching, but we have our first light, and what we're going to do is connect this light to this power source here, and then we are going to attach it to the bulkhead, or sorry, the dock, not the bulkhead. All right, I should have painted the other one before I got it on there, but I'm gonna go ahead and pre-paint these black, just the fronts of them, and let them dry for a little bit. Alright, I went ahead and taped up and painted the existing strap so it would not stand out so much. Just waiting for the other plastic straps to dry now. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pull the tape off and put some clear silicone behind this guy to start holding it. our next light is going to go right in the corner here, and we need to make sure that we have it the same distance above the dock. So we're going to grab our measuring tape and just see how many inches we have it below the edge here and match that up completely and try to get it just as tight this time, and then go ahead and silicone seal it together. Okay, it is supposed to rain today, so I went ahead and put a plastic cover over the other one so the silicone could dry. It is not fast drying. Unfortunately, I don't have any. That is a bummer. But I'm going to go ahead and get to work on the second one now that our paint is dry on the strap. Okay, I did get the third light installed. It is a little loose, so I brought some long screws out, and there is an alligator nearby, so I just have to be careful if he starts coming towards me. But I'm going to throw another screw in this one. All right, we have finished attaching the lights to the dock and siliconing around the base. And now all we have to do is run the wires and clamp them up. And I brought clamps out for that. I have a whole kit. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect these and try to keep them from going into the water. And then we have this big control box that we have a lot of wire going to here that we don't need. So we have to tie that up somewhere too and get this control box out, probably up on top of the deck here, the bulkhead. So let's figure this out. All right, we have a ton of power wire and control box wire. We are fine there. That would be the last thing. But we need to get this wire secured under the dock somehow. All right, we have successfully finished tacking up the wires for everything else. Now we have to worry about this super long amount of wire for the controller and how we are going to get that. And I think that we are just going to have to bite the bullet and just tie it up here and be done with it. So we have a good amount on each side here to zip tie up and somehow tack the controller somewhere. I'm thinking right about there. we are all done out here with the install of the Lumery RGB lights, and you can see right here they are on and they are powered by this smart switch. They are also smart themselves, but we are using the smart switch here. It will come on at a certain time, and whatever these guys were set to in the past, they will come back on. We did use these clamps, and we used some clear silicone also. When that dries up, it'll be nice and tight. And we did get the wires all tucked nicely up underneath the dock there. And you can see right here, the lights are on at the moment, and there is what I did. That will all turn clear, so it will not be weird looking. And then we got one over here on this corner and one over here on this corner. And we can turn them one onto the dock and one onto the water to try to make kind of a cool lighting effect. So tonight we'll come back out when it gets dark, check this out, and see how the project finished. All right, we're out here at the dock, and it did turn dark, and Dukes of Duval came over. He's over here chilling underneath the patio, and this is what it looks like at night with the Lumery RGB AI outdoor path lights. You can see that we have one of the two spotlights aimed onto the dock and the other spotlight aimed onto the water, so it lights up the water quite nicely. And it came out really good. It took me about 3 hours to finish this project, only because I had to do special mounting to get them here on the dock with the plumber's tape. But you can see if we step out here just a little bit and take a good look at the dock, that really makes a big difference. And we got rid of the rope light that was around the dock. It was burned out anyway, so this has been a really successful project, and it looks super cool if you're off to the side because the water is all lit up as well. So guys, there'll be a link in the description to this. Lumery, please show your support. They supported the channel, so show your support for them by buying their products through my links, and we will see you guys next time on the channel. Later, Gator. Kitty, do tricks. Oh, that was good. And I hope you guys enjoyed that and that you are able to do your own power. Hey guys, Supercar Street Racing here, and today we're going to show you how to add an electrical outlet to any exterior wall. And this is the first things you will need for the actual project. You need a pair of gloves. We're going to need our level to level off the electrical box outside, our concrete screws to screw the electrical box into the outside wall because I have stucco. We've got our automatic wire strippers, a manual screwdriver, our utility knife, a drill to drill through the metal box, which I'll show you in a minute, a small piece of Romex wire, which doesn't matter what gauge really, our workman pliers, and our masonry bit to actually drill through to the outside of the house. And also on the inside here in my kitchen, we have the other parts to this puzzle. We have a metal outdoor box. Got this off of Amazon. Link will be in the description. And we've got a Tamac outdoor weather box cover. So that is the first things you're going to need in order to install an electrical outlet anywhere outside of your house. The only concern I have right now is if this bit is long enough to make it outside, and I don't have an extension for that. I don't believe this will work. I have an extension, but it is not for, it's for hex. So I don't believe that will work, but we'll try our best to get that through the wall and see what happens. Back out here in the garage, we got my tool bag ready to put all the tools in. Let's go ahead and throw all that stuff in there. This is really handy for doing any job. I just throw all the tools in here and I can tote them around the house pretty simply. Even my drill will fit. And my gloves. And let's go ahead and roll inside to the bedroom, and I'll see you guys in there. Okay guys, welcome back, and for this project we are adding electrical to my patio, which is right across from this wall. And so conveniently we have a receptacle right here that we can work off of to try to run electrical outside. So the first thing we need to do is remove the wall plate and pull the receptacle out completely. Now this receptacle probably feeds another one, so I may have used the quick connect screw holes on the back already when I changed the outlets out, because I changed all the outlets in this house over to Decora, which is the square style. So unfortunately that makes my life a little bit harder, but not much. I will have to actually put the wires around the hook most likely. I've got my drill out here to make this part easy. Looks like this one has a two drywall screws in it. It must have been stripped. Yeah, I usually don't use these unless the boxes are stripped. And apparently that's what happened here. And they are very long too. Now the power is on, so we're not going to connect this side until the other side's ready. And I did not use the quick connect, so that is a plus for us for today. The ground is in there as well and kind of in the way, so I am going to attempt to drill through this box. Oh, that's gnarly. There's roach poop all in there. That's pretty gross. Yeah, I don't like to see that. It means there's probably roaches alive somewhere, unless they have already been killed. I don't normally see any roaches in this house. So these are my masonry bits. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually use, I guess I should use my paddle bit first. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab the paddle bit to get through the back of this, and I'll be right back. All right, I got the paddle bit. When you do this, you're just hoping there's no wiring behind the box, but these both go above, the wires go up. So the only thing I'm worried about here, honestly, is getting that masonry bit all the way through. If it does not go through, I'm not sure how I will get that. I'll have to have an extension of some kind on my bit. But so you just pick a spot back there and drill straight through. And I know what's on the back side of this is hardy board and then stucco. Right now I'm just going through the back of the box. Try to keep your drill bit level. I know it's tough if you don't have a level on the actual drill. Okay, I'm through the box. Not sure what I'm hitting now. Okay, I may be getting close to stucco. Still see wood coming out. Okay, I believe I see dust coming out, which means that's most likely stone. So hopefully this bit is long enough to go through. So I'm going to be using the largest bit I have here, and it is a 1/2. And as you can see, it's not very long. It's this bit here. Don't have an extension for it, and so I'm going to put it as far as I can on the edge of this drill. So I'm having it stick out like as far as I can, and I'm just going to hope that that's not going to be good enough. I don't think that's going to work. It's already like, I'm going to have to go on an angle in order to get this working. All right, we're through. I see daylight. Now, all right, guys, we have our hole all the way through to the patio. Awesome. Okay. We don't have to stick the whole Romex through there. All we have to stick through it, honestly, is the actual 2 wires. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull these out. So this is the inside of the connector there, or inside of the wiring. And now I am going to, well, actually, we don't even need to do this on the inside of the house. We can do this on the outside. The only thing that we have to do inside that's kind of a pain is connect the ground. So we have to undo the wiring nut and connect that. So our next steps actually are outside. So we are done with the masonry bit. And it really did a good job. I got these off of Amazon. Link will be in the description. It went right through that stucco like no problem. It goes through glass, tile, stone, and concrete. Don't need that anymore. We do need our drill, however. We need our drill, our gloves, and we also need our, where is our regular drill bit? We need our Phillips head drill bit as well. I'm gonna have to locate that because I don't know what I did with it. I just took it off. And then we'll move you guys outside. All right, guys, we are out here on the lounge area of the patio, this brand new area that I just built. And you can see kind of here where we came out of the wall and made our perfect little hole here. And so that is where our box will be going. And then I also forgot to tell you guys to get a receptacle. I bought these off of Amazon. They came with wall plates. We don't need them, but there are 2 in each box. That's all you need. And if you want to use GFCI, you can. I am choosing not to, but that is up to you and your electrical code. But the first thing that we have to do is, here's our electrical box. So what we're going to do is drill through to mount our electrical box. This has no holes in it. See how it has no mounting holes? We have to mount this to the concrete just like that. So in order to do that, we will drill through the box, and I'm going to drill where there are these little divots. And I brought my drill bit with me. Hopefully it is not shot, because all my drill bits are completely shot. So my drill is also shot, but I'm not going to actually drill. I'm going to drill like where there's already a hole in the wall so I don't mess my drill bit up. Yep, that drill bit sucks. This drill bit is absolutely shot. This drill bit will not do anything. I've got a multi-drill bit. I'm gonna go grab that, I guess. This one is not doing anything. That one will definitely cut through. So I will be right back, guys. Back, guys, I actually brought 2 drill bits. I found another small one. And I brought some washers just in case I have to drill a bigger hole. So I'm going to try this small drill bit. I am going to mount the box. I think I'm going to mount it. Yeah, I'll just mount it up and down. That's fine. So I got the small drill bit now. Let's see if this thing will do anything. That's not doing anything either. These drill bits suck. So I'm going to use my multi-depth bit, which will cut through anything. Just a hole big enough to get screwed through. The first notch on the bit. Oh yeah, that thing rocks. I don't believe we need 2 holes. One should cover it, should hold it, because we're also going to seal it up. But, I guess we can. Now what we need to do is take our masonry screws, our wedgets. Comes with a drill bit. And you have to drill the hole long enough for the screw to sink in completely. So what we're going to do is put our box up there, and it doesn't matter if it's level or not because you can move the box before you tighten it, but we'll go ahead and put our level on it just so you guys see the right way to do it. We're right over the hole that I drilled out from inside the house. We level our box, we take our drill, and then we drill our hole, and the box moved. So we got to make sure that it doesn't move. And the hole's really big, so yeah, this is actually moving all over the place, so I'm just going to concentrate on this. Oh, no wonder I got the drill in there backwards. What a dumbass. I had the drill bit in there backwards. Okay, so you want to drill at least as deep as the screw. Otherwise the screw will bottom out and won't tighten up. These screws come with a drill bit. Still not deep enough. Gotta get some force on this bit. Maybe high speed? Oh yeah, high speed head's better. Okay, that's all the way through. Now we swap out our drill bit that came with the wedgets to the actual nut driver that came with the wedgets. I brought some washers, thinking that the hole might be big. And we can go ahead and get this thing tightened up. And we won't tighten it until it's level. I haven't decided if I want the box up or down. Well, it's going to be sideways now because that's the way I drilled the hole. All right, so got to make sure that's level now. It's not. That's level. So the box is going to be sideways. And this cover can actually go either way. You just have to remove the cover and reposition it. Okay, I'm going to tighten it the rest of the way, but I don't have enough on my, enough extension on my, that'll do it. It's tight now. It's actually upside down, not that it matters. And we're going to stop down for a moment and take a break because I have a meeting. All right, that is perfectly level now. And after we're done, we silicone seal around it. This thing's not going to move at all. And we will continue after this meeting I have to go to. All right, guys, it might get loud because I hear a chainsaw in the background, but I'm not letting that stop me. I brought some clear silicone sealer out here, and we are ready to start wiring this side of the electrical box. And the first thing that we will do is the ground, which we don't need to ground the actual box because the outlet is actually grounded to the box itself. So grounding the outlet will suffice. So here's our outlet. And we take our workman pliers, put a little loop in this guy,